Alright, I've walked just some 100 or so feet past the gate, and another plane took off, and this time I could see him a little bit through the trees, but there's no real good camera view at that point, but he was heading that way. Alright, it is very dry up here. Indeed, very, very dry. The fire danger is pretty high. I can remember years ago when I was a very young man walking up here and actually trying to take a shortcut up in there, and I found I don't have my walking stick with me either, doggone it. I remember that stuff for tomorrow because my little brother and I are going to go out in the morning. Anyway, found a big cement platform that had two big huge metal doors in it. And they must have weighed a ton apiece. It was like the doors would open up and then something would be down in there or come out of there. And it was just up in here. I see kind of a flat area right in there, or maybe it is, I don't know. And I don't intend to go through those dry weeds. I'm trying to find it today or any other day. Anyway, that is probably the airport. Oh yeah, I see a flashing light. Yeah, that's the airport down there. Okay, let's continue on that ways. Okay, I haven't went very much farther, but now I found a nice place to set my tripod camera up. And we can see that the sun is starting to touch some of the area down there, and it looks like it's going through the smoke. It's a little bit of orange colored, but I should be able to get some good shots. And of the area, I live more that way. So yeah, over there's the mountains that I've been hiking to. And back there is many more mountains. Alright, let's continue on. So we have to come back this way anyway. Continue on and see what we can find up here. Alright, 6, 7, 8 minutes have gone by. And I'm kind of starting to lose sight of where the car is parked down there. And anyway, I'm not sure if I want to continue on. I do want to continue on. You can see how we're moving to the side of the mountaintop, and the road is just going to continue on. So I guess I'll go a little bit further and see if we can get to that military base. Alright, I'm getting closer to the end of the road that I could see, but I can't really remember how much farther it went to before you got to the park. Here's what looked like a motorcycle trail at one time. I don't think there was a lot of motorcycle riding up here, because they kept it pretty blocked off. Oh, that bicycle guy just went blowing past me. Anyway, oh, look at this old tree up here. That looks like it's as old as time itself. Yeah. That's an old tree. Still standing though. Oh, old guy and his dog are cruising past me pretty quick. Alright, I think we're just about to the area. That guy and his dog disappeared around the corner. And it's starting to light up pretty good down there. The sun gets higher, it'll light up even more. So we should get some really nice shots. We'll have to go back down there about a half mile or a little bit longer, but it's going to be worth it. So let's check out this area. I'm pretty sure this is the military exercise area. Yep, it is. I see a big, huge bench right there through the trees, but we're just gonna go straight ahead. If we were to continue around that corner, it would ultimately circle the entire mountain and then come back out where my car is parked down there. But I've never actually been on any of that. I've just been to the trailhead, which should be a little bit farther on. And the trailhead is nothing more than a pretty nice road for paved road, if I remember right. So they could get their, take equipment up on top to build the radio towers. There's that bench. There's a nice picnic table there. But I didn't bring no picnic supplies. So we can see the tower up there. One of the radio station or TV station towers. The road to get up there would go kind of around the backside. That is far too steep for me. Alright, let's go over here and check things out. This is where the military base was. And this would have been during World War II. So it was leveled out here apparently. I could find no pictures of what it originally would have looked like during World War II. So it must have been after 41 when that was constructed. Gate there for, I guess, I think buildings used to be here before I ever came up here. But apparently this is where it was at. And the only thing that remains is right over there. So apparently there were military structures here sometime after 1941. And then no longer used after 45 or 46, whenever the war ended for us. Foxtails, big time. It's a little bit of a path here. Okay, it's been, oh my goodness. I might have come up here in 10 when I was laid off. In fact, I think I did. And there's some old culvert for whatever reason. Probably in here was where the structures were at. And then this here, down in here, was and it goes down in there more, but it's kind of inaccessible now. So they would run up and down these stairs occasionally, and then down off in there, and I can see some wall over in there, and so it was quite big at one time. But this is where they trained, I guess, part of it. And they probably had to build this back in 41-ish, whenever that was. And that's about all there is to see. I think it kind of goes off down in there a little bit, but it's not really accessible anymore. Okay, well, that's about it here. Not much to see anymore. So, anyway, let's head back through the foxtails and stickers, star thistles, and we'll head down the road. I'm going to go over here and sit down at that bench and maybe let the camera roll on the tripod here. Do a little bit of a time lapse. Take about a 10-minute break before we head back down and set up the Canon. And we'll start using that down there, and you can see the difference between what the Canon sees and the audio and all the rest. All right.